Let's eat.
Been debating if I'm going to put that cover back on for the heat, but I think we're well over 15 degrees today. I don't think we're going to be losing much heat, so I'm not going to put it back on just for today. So let's just check the pellets. I'll add a little bit more in a bit. And we're off. Alright guys, it's time to just pat these down. I saved you the trouble of, not the trouble, I saved you guys the unwrapping, which is not really necessary. Oh, looks like we got 3 in this one. So just pat that down. What do you guys think? Should we use a binder today? We're trying to prove anything? I don't think so. I think we can go dry today. Now for one of my favorite parts and least favorite parts at the same time, because it can go really, really good or it can go really, really badly. So what you want to do is take the silver skin here. Here it's attached to the meat a little bit. So what you want to do is just get yourself something to hold on to. Right here. And you grab your crusty paper towel and you start pulling. Actually, you know what? It goes a lot better if you start from this end. Right there, like that. And you should be able to grab it. See that? Just like that. And you're going to need another paper towel for the second one. And slip that right there. Start with the small end. Repeat. There you go. We're good at this, right? We can do this. No problem. So I'm not going to be too generous at the beginning. Just a slight coat. If you like to taste the meat like I do, you don't overdo it. I'm gonna let these rest for about 20 minutes before I put them in the smoker, which we started a while ago.
Same rub on all 6, both sides, under the edges. Give it a good press. You want it to adhere, not just sit on top. We got 6 racks on. Temperature at 275. 3 hours unwrapped, except for one. The smoke is going to do its work now. Once I have my racks on the grill, I like to compress them. You don't want to stretch them. The cook is juicier that way. I give them 3 hours of smoke to build that bark, then I don't touch it. You open it maybe 3 times to spritz, otherwise, you let the smoker do the work.
Alright, seems to have a little bit of bark.
have my trusty spritzer here with only apple juice. So I'm just going to spray the corners. It looks like I'm going to be able to leave them for about 45 minutes next time. I have to adjust that. Spray the ends. And close the smoker. If you're looking, you're not cooking. Before we go check on the ribs in the smoker, I think they're going to be ready. We're going to be looking for some receding meat, exposing the bone a bit more. I just want to talk to you about our recipe when we're wrapping. So here we have basically just ordinary brown sugar, the golden type in this case. Have some homemade beef tallow that I have left from last year. And we have, of course, honey from the hives, last year's honey. So you want the shiny side of the foil up, so that means it's going to be on the inside. If your shiny side is on the outwards, you're going to have some heat reflection. It's minimal, but you still don't want it. So I'm going to start here with some brown sugar. Add enough to cover the whole length of a rack, probably like that. Tried to get rid of all the chunks, but was not able to. That's not a big problem. So I pre-warmed the tallow, so there's a bit of liquid in there. So I'm just gonna glaze the brown sugar with that. It's the equivalent of butter. Butter's pretty good too, but I really like the little depth of flavor you get from adding tallow instead of butter. Last year's honey as well. It was starting to crystallize, so I set it out in the sun for a few hours a while ago. And now it's looking pretty damn good. Just a drizzle. Right there, it's sitting in a tallow. It's go time. Let's see. This is what we're looking for. You see that bone receding from the meat is receding from the bone. It's not everywhere. I think we can wait another half an hour. Not quite ready yet, but we're getting there soon.
A few moments later.
All right, so you take your rack, you just move it around a bit just to absorb what's on the bottom onto the meat. You wrap it really tight, but you want to be careful with the bones. So yeah, I cracked it open here. It's not too bad because we have 2 layers. We have enough for 2 layers. The edges can be tricky, so you do it the same thing that we did with the pork butts. You just wing it outwards, flip it over, and here's where you're really going to want to tuck. Make sure you're snug with the meat on all sides. And I'm going to just turn it over and fold it so it comes up to the middle. And fold it inside. And put the flaps on the underneath side, and you just slap that back onto the smoker. All right,
Checking the ribs. Checking for flexibility here. Not sure you noticed, but we're not using a thermometer today. Those are almost fall apart, so I think they're ready to go on the grill. Let's take these off. Put these on the grill now. Beautiful. Except I don't have my tongs, and this is hot. Wow, so hot. Sometimes when you're disorganized, you gotta scramble. Not gonna put a whole lot since I like the rub. Be right back. That's bad though. I think I might have just burnt it a little bit. So it's done on that side. I really don't know why they call it the 3-2-1 method, because you never get the full hour on the grill afterwards. Just like that. I would eat it just like that. You see how soft it is? You could just, like, if I wanted to, I could just split it open with the tongs. All right. See you for the taste test. It's tasting time. Want to go first?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Grab a
See,
piece right here.
it fell apart when I was picking it up from the grill, so.
That's the smoked one, right?
Yeah.
The one underneath?
Mm-hmm.
Delish. Really good.
Almost fall off the bone.
So that's the smoked one.
This is the one that with 100% tin foil. We can taste that one too. Just go ahead. Here, have it.
Thank you.
This is my fiance's piece. What we're tasting it. Trying not to get caught. I'm tasting
It's
yours.
as good as the other one. Maybe the other one's a bit better to my taste. Oops,
This is
but
good stuff.
they're all good.
This is good
They're
stuff.
all great, actually.
Go Habs, go! The internet hates the 3-2-1 method, but the bones disagree. If you made it this far, you already know this is your kind of content. New video every Thursday at 5. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And if this was useful, if I made you hungry, or if you just want to see what happens next with the bees, the garden, or whatever comes off this smoker, just hit the like button. It helps more than you think. See you next Thursday. Délibérément.